Today we're going to talk about something pretty surprising from Fiat. They've taken their all-electric Star, the new 500, and they've put a gas engine in it. So why on earth would they do that? Let's get into it.
I know, right? It seems totally backwards. The entire car world is full steam ahead into electric. So why would Fiat take a car that was born electric, designed from the ground up as an EV, and then go back to the drawing board to fit it with a gasoline engine?
Well, the answer isn't as simple as you might think. This whole move, it was a direct reaction to a huge problem that Fiat was facing with its most famous, most iconic car.
Okay, so picture this. Fiat was caught between a rock and a hard place. On one side, their shiny new electric 500, it just wasn't flying off the shelves like they needed it to. But on the other side, the classic, gas-powered 500 that everybody knows and loves, they couldn't make it anymore because of new regulations. So they were stuck. The car people wanted was illegal to make, and the new car they were pushing just wasn't selling.
So what did Fiat do? They got creative. They figured, hey, let's take the new electric car's modern body and platform and adapt it for a gas engine. And not just any gas engine. They're using a mild hybrid system. It's basically a gas engine that gets a little electric boost to help with fuel economy, but without all the cost and complexity of a full-on hybrid. And Fiat is not wasting any time showing this thing off. Even before the big official launch, they've already revealed this absolutely gorgeous Torino Special Edition. It gives us a really tempting first look at what this new 500 hybrid is all about.
And you can tell they want to make a real statement with this launch edition, because they've packed it with all kinds of premium features. You've got these incredible exclusive paint colors, like yellow gold. Inside, there's this special seat upholstery with a cool, vintage-style houndstooth pattern. And it's loaded with modern tech too. Full LED headlights, a keyless go system, you get the idea. This is designed to feel really special, not like some kind of compromise.
You know, this car is also a huge deal symbolically. That name, Torino, it's a celebration. It marks the return of 500 production to its hometown, the legendary Mirafiori plant in Turin, Italy. It's a genuine homecoming for one of Italy's most famous cars. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. What kind of power are we talking about here? How much is it going to cost? And most importantly, when can we actually see it on the road? Let's break down all the numbers.
Under the hood, you've got a 1.0-liter engine with that mild hybrid system, and together they put out a pretty modest 65 horsepower. Right away, that tells you this car is all about efficiency. It is not about raw speed.
In fact, the 0 to 100 km/h time is over 16 seconds. So yeah, this thing is definitely not built to win any drag races. But here's the payoff. The whole reason for that engine choice is right here. The fuel economy is rated at an incredible 5.3 liters per 100 kilometers. This car was built from the ground up to be a super affordable, super stylish little city car.
Now, the big question, the price. That special Torino edition we saw, that's going to start right around 21,000 euros. But here's the real headline, the number that matters most. Fiat says the standard version in Italy will start at under 17,000 euros. That makes it way, way more affordable than the all-electric model.
So when can you actually get one? The Torino edition gets its big debut in September 2025. Then, just 2 months later in November, we'll see the full hybrid lineup. And the very first cars should be reaching customers in February of 2026.
So after all that, what does this actually mean? Let's zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture. What is this move telling us about Fiat's strategy and maybe even about the whole EV market right now? When you boil it all down, this move is about being practical. Fiat gets it. They see that a lot of people just aren't ready to go all electric, whether it's because of the price or worrying about range or just not having enough chargers around. So this 500 hybrid, it's designed to be a bridge. It's a familiar, affordable, and super efficient choice for people who aren't quite ready to make that full EV jump. And that leaves us with one final, really interesting question to think about. Is this a genius move by Fiat? Are they smartly adapting to what the market actually wants right now? Or is this a step back, a retreat from that bold, all-electric future they first imagined for the new 500? It's a debate that really gets to the heart of what the entire car industry is going through right now.